I challenge you to a dance-off. Hands off, no trash talk, no backwalk. On the black top, just me, you, that's all.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Bando. I'm going to go through another strat that we use at Aussie Addicts, and it's HeVaHo. So healers, Valks, Hogs. I think it is a shit hot raid. I think it's great. I think it's a very powerful attack at the moment, and has been for a while, but we haven't really separated it into my YouTube as just a single strategy. So basically a HeVaHo is a lot of healers, depending on where you're doing, what you're doing in your strategies. It can be 6 to 7 healers. The queen runs off with 3 or 4 by herself. Then you can separate the king with 1 healer if you like. You can separate 2 healers onto Valks, 3 healers onto Valks. It does vary on the base, where you're going, and all those kinds of things. Now, we see with the replay differences now, you can actually replay a base and you can click on buildings, which is pretty cool. So I can stop midway and actually show where ranges are, all those kinds of things. Now, this particular attack, I'm going to show this in full in a live session because Phoenix and I were on Discord together. We did it specifically for this strategy and video take, but I don't want to overextend this too much. But he does manage to do quite well on this base, of course. And we will show you the strategies, the aims, and where it's going. So basically the queen is going to want to take the clan castle most times and an air defense, and then you're going to want to position your Valks at the other air defense, hitting that air defense fairly early, and then jumping into the other air defense and back-end hog, something like that, to get the remaining air defense. The raid works around having lots of healers available, your Valks going through under rages, and then your healers coming up behind under rages. So they just get absolutely massive amounts of heals, and it works like that. So what I'll do now is I'll showcase 2 other raids, which were 1 max and 1 mid-level Town Hall 9, and then I'll put this as a separate, and definitely feel free to watch this. It'll be live session number 18, and it should look good. It's quite a good laugh. So the first one we're going to be showing is DTN. Now, he played with this when he got to max Town Hall 9, and he's pretty much gone through. This is a Town Hall 9.5, so he wasn't too sure how he would go against this, and I sort of slapped him with the gauntlet, with the glove, and said, toughen up, and he got in there, and he did what was good. He smashed it. So he starts with a few archers down the bottom, a couple minions up top. That's to get his herd and make sure the things are going the way he wants. And he's going to start with his queen and 4 healers, and then push it in with the group and put them all through the midfield together, because you can see where the air defences are positioned. That's the target, as I've sort of mentioned before. You want to make sure you're clearing those air defences as you're going through the base, and that way your healers are protected, which therefore protects your other units. Your Valks, they've got such huge hit points, they can last for a little bit of time without a healer. So that's how it's worked. A lot of the time we rage our Valks instead of jumping them, because the rage effect is good. It allows the Valks to smash through quick enough, and then it gives your healers that bonus backup damage. You can see he's gone with a healer on his hogs down the bottom, so that gives them up, that tops them up nicely, and then the healers are going to change their mind, and they're going to go and heal the Valks in midfield. So that was kind of funny. You see amazing pathing sometimes in these things. A lot of the strategy works because of the Valks attack speed change, so as soon as they get in range of the air defense, they normally kill it, and therefore your healers don't actually die. So a lot of the time you'll have healers very hurt on a lot of low damage. You might lose 1 or 2, but when you go into a raid with between 6 and 8 healers, it means you're always going to have that little bit of fat and that little bit extra room, and it's going to be the raid that keeps on giving. Something I've said before in a lot of my recaps, your healers, they just give you that repetitive DPS, things that aren't dying. So great raid there, DTN, fairly low, 9.5, but a 9.5 nonetheless. What we're showing now is the second one, and this is my mid-level Town Hall 9, 15 heroes, not big, so this is just to show you that it is definitely a usable combo with smaller heroes. You can see 2 air defences on the right-hand side, 1 up top, 1 down the bottom all by itself, and you can see also very similar strategy with numbers, except I've just gone in with the 6 healers. The queen is going to do a walk, she's not going to do a charge. And you see I use that 1 poison at the beginning. That's to make sure old enemy king doesn't cause the queen to have to pop her ability or use an early rage. So the queen starts going through, out goes the lure hog, that draws the clan castle, out goes the poison and a rage, because that Valk with those wizards will still push that queen, and definitely going to be needed. Now you can see the Valks from the top. They're going to be Clan Castle wall breakers for those last 6 units. And you can see that rage. Those Valks just go through so very quick. You've got to make sure you get your healers down on the table quick enough. Otherwise your Valks will run away and be over. But then the healers, they get that healing at the end, that bonus to that healing. And it's just absolutely amazing. So you can see in this raid, Kings on full, Queens on full. There's Hogs in the middle. There's Hogs down the bottom. There's Valks everywhere. And that's all over Red Rover. Thank you, Mother, for the rabbits. 3 stars for the Barndo. I did forget the mine at 3 o'clock there, but, you know, that's the raid. That's very strong. Please go and watch the live raid number 18. It was a really good laugh and enjoyable to record. Thanks, guys.